What's up, you guys? Teddy Striker here, and in this video, I'll be talking about how Thompson beats Shavkat Rakhmonov. This is not my official prediction for this fight. I'm just saying, this series is basically about me going into the underdog's corner and finding ways for them to win the fight. What would I tell them if I was their coaches? And Wonder Boy is a pretty big underdog for this fight. A lot of people seem to think that this could be a passing of the torch type of fight. But to be honest, in my personal opinion, this fight is a lot closer than people are giving it credit for. One Boy is still one of the top welterweights. He's still incredibly fast and sharp with his striking. And his durability and heart is still there. With all that being said, I'm going to move on to the first thing I will tell Thompson to do to beat Shavkat. And that's use the southpaw left straight, because in his last fight, Shavkat Rakhmonov, he was getting clipped a lot by that shot from Jeff Neal. He was doing a good job evading it, but that left straight was still finding the mark. Jeff Neal is very fast, he's very accurate, and he's powerful. Wonder Boy, arguably, he's more accurate than Jeff Neal. He might be faster than Jeff Neal too, which is crazy to say. But he's going to be able to attack Shavkat with that left straight if he actually goes for it. He's very accurate, like I said, very fast. That blitz is really quick, and it's still catching fighters off guard to this day. Even if he's 10 plus years their senior, like he is with Shavkat, he might, maybe not be faster than Shavkat, but he might have, equal speed. Actually, he might actually be faster than him, but yeah, use that left straight, catch him off guard, and set up your combos with that. The next thing I'm going to say actually leads off pretty well into the last point, and that's kick off your punches. And what I mean by that is, Wonder Boy, earlier in his career, he had a few knockouts where he would throw boxing combinations, and then he would angle off and then throw a head kick afterwards, and he actually knocked out a few people out with that. Well, he hasn't really done it recently. I'm not sure why, but I think he should bring him back for this fight, especially when he's in the orthodox stance. Throw 1-2, and then throw that head kick over Shavkat's left shoulder, catch him on the chin, and that could hurt him and set up a finishing sequence. So kick after your punching combinations. By the way, it's head kicks as well. Throw head kicks after your boxing combinations. Next thing I'm going to say is don't stay in the pocket after your punches. Thompson has a really good ability of hitting and not getting hit. And he's going to need to do that in this fight, because Shavkat likes to kind of have those dirty fights where he's in there throwing shots and he's kind of overpowering his opponents. But Wonder Boy, don't get in that type of fight. Just stick to what you do always. Hit him and then get out the pocket, angle off. And that's one of the things that makes Wonder Boy so good, is he can touch you, but you can't touch him. Even if you have a reach advantage, we've seen it in the Kevin Holland fight. I don't think Shavkat's reach or his punches are going to pose him too much problems. So hit him and then get out of range. The next thing I would say for Wonder Boy to do is be first and third. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with this term, it's basically when you throw a shot first, then your opponent counters second, and you evade that counter, and then you go third. So Wonder Boy, he's done this in the past as well. He'll throw a jab, for example, evade the opponent's counter shot, and then go back in range for his follow-up shots. So he's going to need to do that against Shavkat, essentially start the exchange and then counter him. Basically bait him into throwing a shot. That first shot doesn't even have to land. You just have to initiate it. So fake a jab, for example, lean out the way of the cross or whatever Shavkat throws, and then come back in to counter him. And the last tip I'm going to say is related to grappling, because, Wonder Boy's probably going to get taken down at some point in this fight. He's been taken down by Bilal Muhammad, held down, by Gilbert Burns, held down. That's kind of been the method of beating him, right? Just take him down. He's not going to be able to get back up. But Wonder Boy cannot accept this time. He's got to scramble. And the next point is scramble/explode when you get taken down. You cannot just accept that position. You need to just, explode. Because as soon as you hit it, you got to think it's like almost like a trampoline. You hit it and you get back up right away. Like you gotta see the floor as lava, basically. Don't say that Wonder Boy. If you can do that, keep the fight on the feet and then use your footwork to just, stay at range and do your thing. And now to quickly recap, throw the softball left straight. Number 2, kick off punches. Number 3, don't stay in the pocket after your punches. Number 4, be first and third. Number 5, scramble or explode when you get taken down. If Wonder Boy does this, I think he has a really strong chance of winning this fight. Like I said, I think this fight is a lot closer than people are giving it credit for. And I hope Wonder Boy wins.